Well, we made it. My back is killing me.
Yeah, we'll have to deal with that for the next few days.
We're in Fair Dealing, Kentucky at Moorsmarina. I guess this is what they'd say is fair dealing. But we stopped at a place called Fast Eddie's. I guess turn the camera out so you can hear me talking. We stopped at a place called Fast Eddie's in Fair Dealing, Kentucky. So we're at Moorsmarina. We're gonna launch before we gotta check into our rooms and our house or whatever it is, and just gotta check out this little area a little bit. And looks like somebody's gone and caught him a fish over there. But anyway, oh man, my back is killing me. Chucky's up there putting on suntan lotion. I guess I'll throw on the grass and yeah. Anyway, man, it's beautiful out here, and it's a cool little area. I mean, typical marina, I guess you'd say. I'm kind of hungry as a hostage right now, though. So, anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a little rundown of that. I don't know why, but thanks for watching. Alright, well, this is where we're staying over here on Kentucky Lake. Really nice house, rental, leased for a few days. Let's see, we went out the first day when we got here. Went to put the boat in the water yesterday, and I've been having kind of a little issue. But the solenoid went out on me on the starter. And I spent yesterday trying to figure out what was going on. I thought maybe I had some voltage drop problem or something, key problem. I'd replaced the key for a while back, but that wasn't it. So kind of ruined our fishing trip, but we're still having fun. We're gonna go sightseeing today and check out other parts of the lake. We have never been up here. Yeah, when you cycle the key, it's just click and that turns on the fuel pump, but then solenoid wasn't working. So, but that's pretty easy. It's not a thing where you got to replace the entire starter. You can just replace the solenoid. So you can get a solenoid kit, which is like a Sierra 1.8. Oh, excuse me. It's yeah, it's a Sierra 1.8-5811. Pretty common item actually. So I just kind of did the old deal where you take a screwdriver and go from the signal wire to the positive, and I mean that caused the starter motor to turn, but it has nothing. So kind of a bummer, but yeah, that you don't have to replace the whole starter if your solenoid's bad. So I have a meter. I brought some tools, and I figured out that yeah, I'm getting 12 voltage on the signal wire to the solenoid, but it's not firing you know, your positive from the battery through to the starter, and then by putting a screwdriver it does work. So it's a solenoid. Anyway, that kills that. Our friends have been catching a few fish, but anyway, it's a nice little area. We're right here, Kentucky Lake, where that tornado went through, so you can't really see it. Like you can kind of see it up in there. We're really close to where it actually went through, right up there. And I mean, it just tore that up like crazy. So, but maybe I'll shoot some film today. If there goes a mobile John. But anyway, I'll shoot some pictures of it, of stuff or some video of what maybe we get into today. And otherwise, hey, again, thanks for watching. subscribing, and commenting, and really appreciate it. Anyway, have a good one.
Well, good morning, everybody. Just getting started. Got myself some coffee. I guess, I don't know. Went on our little trip to Kentucky Lake, and it was bust. Got there, first day, ran and fished a little bit. Pretty busy. It was like on a Sunday. Not too bad. Went to this place, Moorsmarina. It's closer up by the dam. I think next year maybe go to Big Sandy or something. I don't know. Anyway, got back. Everything was fine. When we left this little cove, I'm getting this Suzuki water pump out. But anyway, when we left this little cove, I noticed it seemed my motor act like it didn't want to start, which I've had this recurring issue for a little while, where I thought it was a switch. I replaced the switch. Get the old one up here. It's got this little piece right here that I don't know. It seemed like when we jiggled it under the driver's seat there, that then when it starts. So I replaced the switch, checked all my wiring everywhere, seemed fine. So now it wouldn't start. So I sit there at the place we stand. I don't know if you can see me or not, but checked it at this place we were staying and kind of figured out that the solenoid on the starter went bad. So we didn't really get to fish. It's kind of a bummer. So we kind of went around the area and just checked things out. I mean, I guess we could have rented a boat or something. I don't know. But we didn't get to fish, so that was real kind of a bummer on the whole deal. And then it would just decide to go out whenever, you know, we're going to go on vacation. So I guess that's par for the course these days. Can't really get a break. Anyway, I'm back on a few things this morning, today, because we're in the middle of it. I'm getting all kinds of phone calls, all kinds of projects. Some of it, some guys are, I don't know. But anyway, I've been waiting for this Suzuki water pump for a while now. I don't know, a week or two. And I got the lower unit off. It's pretty simple. If you've ever done one or any kind of lower unit, you'll figure it out. But it's I mean, other than that, motor's running great. I got my handy dandy little AC unit in here. I bought that AC unit, didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't realize, oh, you gotta vent this thing. I should have known that. But so I get it, I got vented out through the roof, but I don't know. Anyway, here's this lower unit over here, and I gotta do the water pump on it. I mean, it looks pretty bad. Looks like it got in some sand, to be honest with you. May have to fire up. Yeah, I can definitely see where it got in some sand. Probably not too bad. I wonder if I got some compressed air instead of firing up. Yeah. Anyway, should be pretty simple to do. And I brought my tools inside. I haven't had a chance to really unpack. Of course, we weren't gone very long, but still, and it's not very far. It's not like 2.5 hours up there. Still, it's like 2.5 hours. But yeah, it was a real bummer. I mean, I don't know, we caught a couple when we did go, but nothing like we would have got into if we could have really fished like we wanted to. They seem to be biting pretty good. We did go to some tackle shops. That was kind of cool. Find some stuff that normally you can't find around here. Which was cool. A little homemade stand has seen better days. So anyway, I had a video out for a while, and I shot some video while I was up there, but after being up there and everything going on, I'm not gonna release it because it makes no sense. Maybe I'll tack it on to the end of this or something. I don't know. I know it was really a downer, and it wasn't really cheap. You know, you gotta rent. We rented a house, so at least my Uncle Scotty and his wife got to go. And she caught her personal best, which was cool, I guess. She caught it like a 3-pounder or something. 2.5, 3-pounder. Anyway, let me get this off and I'll do a video on that solenoid, because instead of having to replace the whole starter on those, you can just do a solenoid, which I kind of found out is a wear item. And I can show how I figured out how it was bad. I mean, I took a little bag of my tools and was able to, you know, I didn't want to go up there without any tools. So I made easy time of figuring it out. Lock washers, basically from the key switch back to the solenoid. You know, it's like any solenoid. It's got a signal wire and it's got 12 volts, which is supposed to let the solenoid notifier allow the positive to go across to the other positive to the you know, the high amperage go, you know, so it doesn't go across your switch. I guess that's what I'm getting to. And it'll just come right up. Let's see what this looks like. look terrible. It does have a lot of sand in it though. We must have really got into some sand. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. I don't really feel any fit. You know, sometimes you'll feel like the pitting and you'll be like, but yeah, it doesn't look terrible at all. So hopefully we don't have some other issue. Okay, so I guess our little keyway is not magnetic. Get out of there. There's our keyway. But I swear here we're gonna do it. Yeah, you can see all the sand. So it definitely got into something. So it was like that. And then I have to get this gasket off. It's kind of funky gasket, if you ask me. Let's see here. What do I got? I need something to scrape it off. I mean, it's pretty amazing how big that lake is. I think they said like it's 182 miles long. So I don't know as far as lakes go in the United States, but that's got to be one of the biggest lakes. Now, and then it's like, I don't know, it's pretty wide. Like it's basically a big river. Tennessee River, and then Lake Barkley. If you ever gone through Kentucky, you see land between the lakes. Lake Barkley is like right next to it. They both run almost parallel to each other, and they go down. And Lake Barkley is the Cumberland River. So it goes down, and I guess, you know, that's Tennessee River. So down by Big, you probably heard of Big Sandy. That's down there. That's where a lot of tournaments go out of. And Big Sandy's down by like Paris, Tennessee. And then, you know, that Tennessee River, I guess it keeps going. And I guess it ends up going to Pickwick Lake, which is still just part of the whole river thing. But yeah, Pickwick, and then turns into Wilson Lake, and then it ends up down at and makes Gunnersville, way down there. I think that's around Huntsville, Alabama or so. But the Cumberland, it goes all the way up, you know, here into Nashville, which makes Old Hickory Lake. Part of Percy Priest ends up there too, but Percy Priest is mostly Stones River. Stones River runs into the Cumberland. So there's some geography for you. That's what I know, because we looked it up. We're kind of curious. So, looking at this, he said it wasn't peeing, and I'm wondering if we have more of a thermostat issue or some kind of blockage in the engine. So we're probably going to have to do a flush and maybe fire up the compressor and push her back through our pee hole or something to make sure that that's what it, you know, anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't look too bad. Like, these are really simple, easy to do. And it's probably it's not very much of, not a big job. Not a big job at all. Ours, I mean, they got these jam nuts. It's like, that's what makes it easy on the, as far as getting your shift off of there. Looks like they give you a new key. All this stuff, so oh, whoop. That's about all I know how to tell you, what to tell you guys. Yes, our trip was not great. Still was fun. It's good to see some family, all that stuff. And we went kind of during the week too, so we didn't have to fight a bunch of boat traffic and all that kind of stuff. So we should go this way. Probably look at a diagram. See, like, that is not the way that goes. This is gonna have to go this way. They'll line up, you know. If they're not on right, you'll know it. And then this guy, I'll take a little bit of some grease. I'll stick in there. And this can only go one way because there's your notch, and then it's not that way, so. Oh shit. Put a little silicone grease on that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I like using silicone grease. Won't damage the rubber. I've seen some guys use like still won't tight Vaseline or whatever. Oh, come on now. Alright, where's my notch? Very weird. Well, anyway, you guys get the idea. Alright, I'll let you go. Talk to you soon.